Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Heroine's Quest. Alright, let's head back out into the forest. Or, as I have come to call it, the place of doom and death.
Welcome, traveler. We may...
Alright, nope, I can't talk to you about anything without anyone else around. Alright, you have fun out here. Got some more endurance. The Jarl's even coming out. I already picked all that. There's nothing left for you there. Apparently I'm hungry. Got the letter. So I got roots and I got meat. Nom 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 nom. Well, I'm not hungry anymore, at least. I don't know where I'm going to get more food, though. I need to fight a wolf. Here, wolfies. Here, wolfies. I'm cold again. Hi, animal that I can't kill and eat. No, nope, nope, that's not a bunny. Oh, wolves. Any wolves around? I would like... I guess I only have to eat like every 2 days or something, though. So that's good, I guess? Bunny, 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 bunny. Alright, bunny's off the screen. There was another message in there, but I was clicking through it too fast. Oh, there's a bunny. And he goes off the screen. Alright, well this is... Yeah, there's that there. So I'm going to go up there and see what we've got. See if there is a troll there still. There is not a troll here during the day. Next to the pathway, a stone has been erected as a marker with a mystical rune carved into its surface. You are unsure what exactly it means, but it appears to be a sanctified barrier of some sort. Ah, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I was actually kind of expecting that to kill me. Well, this place looks nice. Gastrup near. Large iron door looks rusty yet strong. There's no apparent means of opening it. It appears to be a very lifelike carving of a dragon's head. It seems so real that you almost expect it to breathe fire at you, or more likely ice. From this angle, you are unable to see anything inside the fortress except the eldritch blue flame, blue light, and flickering shadows cast by the torches. Can I climb the wall? You can't reach the windows from here. You don't think anything will be getting in, nor out, except through the imposing and heavy metal door. Oh, come on, I can climb. Push against the door, but it refuses to budge. This is probably the thickest door you've ever seen, even stronger than the gates of Fornsigtuna. You can't reach the windows from here. You don't think anything will be getting in, etc. You can't think of a practical application for a branch or two, so you decide to leave them alone. You stand in front of a forbidden keep, its interior eerily lit by dim torches. A nasty-looking dragon head sneers at you from above the entrance. A feeling of foreboding comes over you. Alright, well there's apparently nothing I can do here. There is no troll here during the day, at least. I'm really low on stamina, though. Let's keep heading south, see if we can find this other village. Maybe a wolf or two. I'm so exhausted. Of course I am. Really need my endurance to go up more. That is odd. A small Vorder spirit hovers nearby, trying to attract your attention to something. Can I grab it? Alright, well, let's go this way, see what, Oh. A man is lying on his side in the snow. He looks badly hurt and appears to be unconscious. Quick, search his pockets! Examine his wounds. You determine that his wound is not as bad as it seems, but the man suffers from severe frostbite. Pick him up. He is much too heavy to carry, so you decide to drag him to the nearby village so he can recover there. I got some points. That's the direction of the nearby village. You take the man to his house in the village of Munarvagir. By the warmth of the hearth fire, he quickly recovers.
I thank you for aiding me. Had some hostile creature come by. I may have been in trouble.
You are welcome.
I am Sigurd, son of Sigmund, protector of Munarvagir and keeper of the Skyfar Inn. You are not from these places. What is your name?
I'm Elmendred, and you are in my debt for saving you. I'm Elmendred, a mighty pirate.
I am a mighty pirate.
We Vikings are no stranger to a glorious raid. It is good to meet you. This is the Skyfar Inn. You are welcome to stay here as long as you please, and to share food at my table. I bid you welcome to Munarvagir.
So I don't have to pay for this place?
I thank you. Can you tell me who attacked you?
It was a two-headed troll by the name of Rivaldi. When I meet him again, I shall crush his skulls with my blade.
Yeah,
Did he want
I met
anything?
him.
Indeed, the foul troll seeks the eye of Fiasi. Do not ask me more about the eye, for I shall not tell you.
But I want to know.
Very well.
So, you refused to buy his Mary Kay products as well, huh? Please tell me about yourself.
Please tell me about yourself.
I am Sigurd, son of Sigmund.
I got
Proven
that part.
warrior, marked by battle, wielder of the blade Nofun, and defender of Munarvagir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was more looking for, like, you know, what your likes and dislikes are, your hobbies, kind of music you prefer, that sort of thing.
Tell me about Munarvagir.
We are a proud city, bastion amidst Janvidir, and valiant raiders over Gandvik.
You're not that close to the
Or we
lake.
would, if Lake Gandvik were not frozen solid with this fell winter. As warden of the city, I take it as my duty to know all the residents.
You're, I mean, the lake isn't exactly frozen solid. I should know. I fell in it a couple times. What can you tell me about the big city?
What can you tell me about the big city?
The city of Fornsigtuna is our chief rival in these woods. Its Jarl, Ilfrine the Craven, seeks to place us under his rule, but we stand strong in resistance.
It's not the story I got from there. What can you tell me of the forest?
What can you tell me of the forest?
The endless trees of Janvidir are dangerous to the unwary, but prove no match for a seasoned warrior.
Yeah, I have kind of shown that I'm not exactly a seasoned warrior. Tell me of the raiders.
Tell me of the raiders.
There are bandits that live in small camps in the forest, to prey on travelers and merchants. The cold is making them more desperate than usual. They have no honor and little fighting skill. I have often seen them use a wild overhead slash that leaves them wide open for a counterattack, if you are fast enough.
I'll keep that in mind. There are nasty vargs in the forest.
There are nasty vargs in the forest.
The vicious wolves of the Northland are not to be trifled with. A single varg should not be dangerous, but they tend to hunt in packs large enough to trouble a seasoned veteran. They know to approach from downwind like a true predator.
Have you fought any trolls?
Have you fought any trolls?
Yeah, other than the one who was trying to sell you Mary Kay
Janvidir
products.
is well known for its trolls. They are tough as a wall of bricks about equally clever. The leader of the trolls is that two-headed cretin, Frivoldi. May force thunder shatter his bones.
I'm
It is
working on
said
it.
that a troll only becomes leader by bashing troll heads until none dare oppose him. This should tell you of his strength. I sincerely hope to face him again in battle.
Okay. What of the keep west in Yarnvadir?
What of the keep west in Yarnvadir?
I have heard the legend of Gastropnir Keep. From a hilltop west of here, it overlooks all of Yarnvadir. It is said to be the lair of Egfa the Jotun, cold enough to freeze mead straight from the bottom. To my knowledge, no human has ever entered there and lived.
Sweet, a challenge! Alright, so I know you said that you weren't going to tell me, but I'm going to ask anyway. What is the Eye of Thiassi?
What is the Eye of Thiassi?
We shall not speak of this.
Now, I'll poop. Alright, I wish you good
I
health.
wish you good health.
Aye, you are pondering something.
Yeah, how to take over the world.
Yes. I believe this troll who attacked you is also after other people.
The dastardly creature would do that. Since it came after me, its next target is likely to be Voland, the smith.
And why is that?
Because he is the strongest warrior in Fornsigtuna. As I am here, thank Odin that he has the Jarl's soldiers to protect him.
Nevertheless, I shall warn him next time we meet.
Do what you must, traveler. I shall take the time to fortify this town, to keep the troll out.
Alright, well, let's take a look around.
Good for a solid defensive line, although I prefer the sheer edge of a broadsword myself. We brought these back from our raids last summer. There is no better trophy than one won in fierce battle.
I kind of like the ones taken from sieging down castles.
We brought these back from our raids last summer. There is no better. The majestic deer are almost too regal to hunt. We
Looks more
leave
like
them
a
alone,
moose.
except for a rare feast ceremony. These hunting horns will be used well once spring returns to us. I have carved them myself.
In a stern winter like this, having a fireplace in your room is quite a luxury. It appears to be stocked with enough wood to last a long time.
We have stocked plenty of supplies in autumn. The winter may be fierce, but it can last much longer before Munavagir is troubled.
So can I have some free food, please? Yes, that appears to be a chair. It's most likely used for sitting on.
The kitchen is my domain. Please stay out of it.
Ah, poop. What do we got up here? Oh, is this a room that I can stay in? Ah, cool. What is over there? A small hand mirror lies next to the washing bowl, apparently left by a previous occupant of the room. I will take that. You pick up the mirror, pausing for a moment to adjust your hair as you see your reflection. Gotta look my best. Picture is an elegant drawing of Thor and Loki walking up to the Jotun fortress in the Outlands. A bowl of water stands near the bed so that you can wash yourself. Predictably, it is icy cold. The bed looks soft and warm, a welcome respite after a hard day's adventuring. You would carry it along in your backpack if you had the strength for it. Or, you know, if you were Roger Wilco. Alright, thank you for letting me have a room. I appreciate that. It is apparently nighttime here now.
Welcome to our fair village, traveler. I am sure your stay here will be a pleasant one, even when the winter outside is harsh and dangerous.
Please tell me about yourself.
Please tell me about yourself.
Well met, well met. My name is Reagan, occasionally known as Reagan the Magnificent. But please, just call me Reagan. Unless you really want to.
No, I don't
and
want
who
to.
do I have the honor of speaking to?
I am a traveler from...
And it is all too clear how that sentence ends. The look in your eye, that dazzling cape, the fact that you walked into Munavagir in the middle of this harsh winter. Why,
Yeah, I'm from Spielberg.
you must be an adventurer. Do not deny it. 'Tis written all over your face. That is good to see, and I wholeheartedly support it. Why, back when I was younger, I used to go on adventures myself. I even performed a quest or two. Is that not splendid? I should tell you that if you find any gemstones in your travels, I would be happy to buy them off you. They remind me of my own traveling days.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. I don't have any yet. Also, slowly walk away. Tell me about Munarvagir.
Tell me about Munarvigir.
Why, 'tis the bustling village you are standing in. The town normally runs on a trade through the forest and via Lake Ganvik. During the Fimble winter, this has proven somewhat difficult. You can find several stores near the town gate, the famous Skyfire Inn in the northeast, and we even have a library in the south of
Sweet.
town.
I'm heading there. Have you been to Fornsigtuna?
Have you been to Fornsigtuna?
Yes, I am sure you have been to Fornsigtuna. I am
No,
none
no,
too
I was asking
fond
if
of
you
the
have.
place or its Yarrow, so let us speak of something else.
I'll poop. What can I find here?
What
or
can
in
I
the forest?
find in Yarnvidir?
It is a fascinating place, is it not? Yanvidir is one of the main reasons I came here. Did you know it holds the largest population of trolls in Midgard?
Yeah, as I get stronger, I'll work
It
on
is
that.
said that Racevilk, the giant eagle, lives at the edge of Yanvidir. By flapping his wings, he causes storms and gales throughout all of the woods. The forest contains some interesting sights, from the freezing flowers to the runic circle.
Well, I haven't found that yet.
But it would be no fun if I told you about that. You should discover them on your own.
Dang it! I mean, I have already found one of them. So what questing did you do?
So what questing did you do?
Oh, I could talk about those all day. Why, did you know it was me who recovered the famous mirror with the leer from the mists of Niflheim?
Who the what now?
But you likely do not want to hear my tales. You want to star in tales of your own, do you not? So let me
Yeah, I
ask
just kind
your
of
assistance
want
for something.
to stab the troll that tried to
See,
sell me Mary Kay
My
products.
father Rithmar was a rich man, owner of a magic chest that would produce gold and gemstone each day.
Gimme!
But my brother Fafnir is a greedy one. Coming in the dark of night, he slew my poor father, just to take the chest from him.
It ended up
A
in
sad
Daventry,
tale,
didn't
is
it?
it not? I fought with him, but I am no match for Fafnir in battle, so I was forced to flee. Still, this is a foul deed that needs avenging.
You want me to do it?
So here's your heroine's quest. Take my sword, which is called Gram, and defeat Fafnir to avenge my father. You can bring me the chest as proof. Are you interested? Of course you are. I can see it in your eyes. Of course you shall have a great and fitting reward when you are done.
You know, I
Thank
didn't have
you
an
so much for your
opportunity to say yes or no. You were unable to get a word in as Regan hands you a shiny golden sword. Okay, so where do I find this Fafnir?
So where do I find this Fafnir?
Oh, I'm sure you can figure it out. You are a heroine after all. Consider it a challenge, indeed, a quest.
Thanks. I wish you good
I
health.
wish you good health.
Happy adventuring. Please, come back when you have more good stories to share.
Let's see where I can sell off this sword. I mean, golden sword. The golden blade of Gram shines brightly in your hands, weighs 20 merkur. Your trusty sword, heavy and sharp, it weighs 10 merkur. Equipment weighs 91 merkur. Your maximum load is 104. Well, that seems a little bit dangerous. The crude mirror barely lets you see your reflection. It weighs 2 merkur. I'm going to assume that it's better, although it may not actually be. Door appears to be barred from the other side. You can't find a way inside. Alright, well. Wow, we went quite a ways. A sleek white cat sits nearby, its snow-colored fur giving it excellent camouflage in the winter. The cat pointedly ignores you. Kitty! Haranus purrs as you pet him, then goes back to ignoring you as soon as you withdraw your hand. Sounds like I'm hitting the cat. Door's locked tight. This appears to be an ordinary citizen's house. You're not some kind of rogue who would enter another's house unbidden. I'm an adventure... Yes, I would. And I'd even take anything that's not nailed down. You try to get some water from the well, but note it's frozen solid. You suppose everyone gets their water from the melting snow instead. So that works. Puppy! As you pet the dog, it looks at you suspiciously. Well, at least he lets me pet it. Black and white hunting dog sits nearby, apparently well trained in smelling out and finding prey. Come with me, puppy. The dog seems to wonder whether or not to bark at you, but decides against it. Lift's door is locked for now. He's probably out or just about to leave. Hello? You see a young girl dressed in a patchwork of rags, pieces of cloak, and anything else she could have scavenged and sewn together. As she spots you, she grins at you. Sigurd appears to be your age, but more weary of the world. You think that most Vikings would find her very attractive if she would just smile a bit more. Oh. The store is stocked up well on rations. They're bland but nourishing, and not bad food for a traveler in winter. You look over the multitude of bottles and gimmicks. Most of it looks like it's pretty useless, but the blue clay pot on the top shelf looks like it could come in handy.
There are enough apples to fill a frost giant's hands.
Well, I could really use some of those. Leaning against the wall is a shovel, a useful adventuring tool if you've ever seen one. Can I get it?
But of course, any adventurer needs a shovel. After all, you never know when you'll come across a buried treasure.
Yeah, that's true. Can I have it? 15. I don't have the money.
Good day to you. I'm surprised to see somebody new in Minervigir. Does the Fimbulwinter not make traveling too dangerous?
Nah, it's fine.
Thankfully, we have more supplies and a lesser population than our cousins in Fornsigtuna. The trade routes are cut off, and we would risk starvation if we were not prepared.
So I can buy some stuff from you? What's your name?
What is your name?
My name is Sigurd, daughter of Hogni, and one of the leading traders of Minervigir. I am usually about town in the morning. My store is open all afternoon.
Apparently into the evening, too. Tell me about
Tell
town.
me about Munarvigir.
'Tis our fair village in the heart of Yarnvadir. The weather may be foul, yet the people are friendly.
Tell me about Sigurd.
Tell me about Sigurd.
Sigurd is the mayor of our fair town, although he dislikes being called that. He runs his tavern in the north part of town, yet he is a veteran warrior, and all look up to him.
Well, that's partly because he's taller than them, too, right?
What can you say about Reagan?
I do not speak to him often, but he is a great storyteller. I take it he has traveled far when he was younger, and mayhap has been a hero of sorts.
Yeah, I don't believe
He
it.
can frequently be found at the library. I'm surprised he has not read all the books yet.
Okay. Have you been to Fornsigtuna?
Have you been to Fornsigtuna?
Yes, although not recently. In spring I shall go visit there again to trade for goods. I am not too fond of the people there. They are too cold, but the city is always a sight to see.
Okay. What about the woodlands?
Let us speak of the woodlands.
I do not go out there to explore, if that is what you mean. There are dangerous monsters out there, so I take an armed escort along to travel safely. But I am not the one to ask. I'm sure one of our resident warriors can tell you more of these monsters.
Yeah, but everyone seems to be asleep right now. I'd like to buy some of your wares.
I would like to buy some of your wares.
Just look around if you see something you like, and we can talk about the price.
Okay.
I bid you farewell.
It was nice to speak with you. I hope you will stay in Minervigir with us. Yarnvadir is not safe for one woman by herself.
That's fine. What's a little undead that murders me?
These barrels are empty. I am awaiting new stock, yet none has been forthcoming during the cold winter days.
Doesn't look empty. You'd prefer to buy the finished product. You're an adventurer, not a cook. The device is hot to the touch. You could probably bake an egg by putting one on top of it. Bake an egg?
Have a delicious taste of autumn with these apples remaining from our last harvest.
5. I don't know how many they are. What about these?
Guaranteed to stay fresh all through the winter. These trail rations are all a traveler needs for a long journey.
Spim! Ah, it's Spim! Can I offer 7? I'd better not. I'll wait until I actually need
Most
some.
of these trinkets will not be useful for a traveler like you, but perhaps the vase would be useful for you to carry things around.
Asking price is 7. I probably will need it, but I don't really have a whole lot of money, and I haven't really found a way to get money. I'm kind of surprised that the raiders don't have any. Hello.
Hey, miss. 'Tis a harsh winter we having, and there be little food left. So, can you spare a coin for a poor orphan?
I'll give you a coin, but you better have something in return for me later.
Here is a coin.
Thank ye.
Tell me who you are.
Tell me who you are.
Me name's Crocker. I be an orphan here in Novagear. I'd be out in Normandy finding herbs and toadstools, if not for this ugly winter. So I help out local folks and depend upon their charity and hospitality. I haven't starved yet.
And yet no one will give me food. How's the village doing?
How is the village doing?
Welcome to All Fair City, my lady. We get a fair bit more travellers in summer, and sailors from Gonvik too. Now 'tis isolate with all the snow, but we still be cozy in here, waiting spring. Are there villages ye would know about?
What can you tell me about Sigurd?
Would you tell me about Sigurd?
Sigurd is a kind lady who keeps a shop near the gates. Ye should be kind to her too. She just lost her husband in battle, and is still mourning.
Alright, what can you tell me about Sigurd?
Tell me about Sigurd.
Sigurd be the bossman over here. A mighty warrior who fought countless battles against the trolls, and all the folks listen to him when there's trouble. It keeps us in northern town. Ye should go visit.
I've been there. Can we speak about Reagan?
Can we speak about Reagan?
Reagan used to be traveling too. I would be glad to meet a traveler such as ye. He collects items from far away. 'Tis all junk if you ask me, but maybe he pay ye for some outlandish goods. You can all find him in the library at night, or at Sigurd's Inn, of course.
Okay. What can you tell me about the big city?
What can you tell me about the big city?
It lies northwest of here, through the forest.
Have you been there?
Bigger than our hometown, but the people are unkind. I dislike going there.
Okay. What about the
Let us
woodlands?
speak of the woodlands.
You cannot miss 'em. Just step out our gate. Trees as far as the eye can see. 'Tis dangerous in winter, with them trolls and wolves out. I would not travel alone. But it do look as dangerous as a troll to me, if you don't mind me saying. So you're probably safe, if you keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the trolls will still smash me into bloody little bits, though. What do you think about the Jarl?
What do you think about the Jarl?
The I am mighty Jarl thinks he's running old town, but he is wrong with that. He lives far away in a big castle, and cares not for us common folk. Spit on him I would.
Well, that's kind of rude. What happened to your parents?
What happened to your parents?
Me mum died when I was born, and me father got eaten by a troll.
Well, was he tasty?
'Twas a long time ago. I'd sooner not speak of it.
Aw, okay, fine.
Let us speak later.
'Twas a pleasure talking to ye.
Alright, well, I assume that this is the library. Let's see if I can go in. I can. Why is there a ghost here? There is a ghost in the library.
The symbol of Odin, keeper of wisdom. Thought and memory are his ravens, you know. Well, they're actually called something else, but it means memory, I think.
Hugin and Mugen, I think. This section of books discusses various exotic creatures that adventurers have spotted during their travels, from Aquator to zombie. Trying to look at the person. Lif is a handsome young man in elegant if practical clothing. The amulet around his neck suggests that he is a healer by profession. Alright, let's talk to you.
The Finnbow winter is harsh to us, trolls are rampant, and food is running low, so I'm surprised we still find travelers who make it here. Welcome to Manavagir, stranger.
What's your name?
What is your name?
My name is Liv. I am a practiced herbalist and the village healer of Bonavagir. I am also a proven warrior should Sigurd need me, although I prefer not to use that skill.
How's the village doing?
How is the village doing?
Bonavagir is trouble these days. Food supplies are dwindling, and there are more trolls and vards in the forest than there should be. Yet, still we stand.
I would really like it if there were more Vargs, because I would like to kill them for their meat. Have you seen Kraka around?
Have you seen Kraka around?
Poor Kraka has it rough this winter. People are short on food and clothing, so we do not have much to help her with. Still, we do what we can.
Well, can you tell me about Sigrun?
Would you tell me about Sigrun?
What do you know about
We do our
Saren?
best to console Sigurd these days. It is all she can do to keep her store running. I think it is good she has Kraka around now.
Alright, tell me about Sigurd.
Tell me about Sigurd.
It is good that we have Sigurd on our side. Without him, the village would not be as safe as it is now. And also not as well provisioned. Sigurd is a very good cook. His skills in the kitchen are only matched by his skills in battle.
Kind of surprised that no one seems to mention the fact that he got beaten to a pulp in the forest and I had to drag him in here.
Can we speak about Reagan?
I am sure you will like AuldDragon. He was an
No, I don't,
adventurer before
actually.
he came to Bonavagir, just like you. He also supplies me with the occasional gemstone I need for my alchemy. You cannot make a good healing potion without amethyst, you know.
Really? What can you tell me about the big city?
What can you tell me about the big city?
Our rival city. Most of the people in Bonavagir do not like it, but I believe there are some good people there.
Tell me of Voland the Smith.
Tell me of Voland the Smith.
Yes, he is that blacksmith fellow. A decent enough man, if you ask me.
What do you know about Hervor?
What do you know about Hervor?
She is the second most beautiful woman in Fornsigtuna. She is very elegant, reminding me of a bird at times. But she does not talk much, and I think she should smile more.
Surely you've met Jaime.
Surely you have met Jaime.
When I last saw him, he was still very small, but I have heard he takes after his father. He talks about rescuing princesses and slaying dragons, so I'm sure he will turn out a fine warrior.
Well, I don't know. I mean, is he actually skilled at the practice sword? Is he actually getting stronger? If not, then it doesn't matter how much he talks about it. What do you think of Lithrasir?
What do you think of Lithrasir?
Oh, Lithrasir. We have met only briefly, but I am smitten. If only she would send me some news of her.
Well, I just so happen. Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. Let's speak about Snorri.
Let us speak about Snorri.
I hear he is a competent enough warrior, but I do not trust the man at his word. I would advise against gambling with him, as he would likely cheat.
Well, I mean, I did gamble with him, and it wasn't the best idea. What do you know about the wizard Orvandel?
Do you know the wizard Orvandel?
Orvandel is my respected colleague in the arts mystical. He used to be my teacher years ago. His lessons often run late, but he does know his skills. Do not underestimate him. He does more to keep Fornsigtuna safe than you may realize.
Alright. What do you think about the Jarl?
What do you think about the Jarl?
We have an ongoing dispute with Ilfing. He believes that Bonavagir is part of his protectorate, and we think not. Just because Fornsigtuna is older than our town does not mean that they own the entire forest.
I don't know. It seems like you might want to take this up with the king or set up a Jarl of your own. What can I find in Yarnvidir?
What can I find in Yarnvidir?
Yarnvidir is all around us, and a good thing too, because I could hardly brew my potions without a ready supply of herbs and roots. To be honest, I do not like to venture far from Bonavagir, because these days trolls are everywhere. I am not like Sigurd and do not think I could take down one of those monsters.
Just try. What's the worst I could have? It's a fair point. Do you know the herb mugwort?
Do you know the herb mugwort?
Yes, I am familiar with mugwort. It is a common ingredient in potions. I do not have enough to sell you, but you should be able to find some in an open rocky area. I believe northeast of Bonavagir there is a good spot.
Alright, we'll definitely keep that in mind. I would like to buy some of your wares. You'll probably say no.
I would like to buy some of your wares.
Score plus
If
1.
you'd like to buy an elixir, please come to my workshop when it is open.
I had a feeling about that. Alright.
I wish you good health.
Stay in Bonavagir as long as you like. It is better here than in the forest.
Now, Excuse me. I do have this letter. Perhaps you would like it.
Thank you. Since this letter is really important to me, I shall give you 10 silver for your trouble.
Sweet!
I
Money!
have a request for you as well. I would like to send flowers to Lithrasir, but they are too hard to find in winter.
Well, I know some ones that will freeze me
Mind
solid.
you, not those dangerous frost flowers that
Dang
grow
it.
near Yarnvidir. I mean real flowers.
Alright.
Since you travel more than I do, perhaps this is something you can help me with.
I suppose. Flowers in the middle of winter. You don't think you'd find any in this world. Is that a hint? Is that a hint? Alright, well, it is about time to end the episode. When we come back next time, we'll talk to the librarian. We'll look around the library some more, see if we can go upstairs, and see what's going on with this ghost. See you next time, everyone.